building and complete police station. You put me for uncompleted building. That place is not police station. You put me for uncompleted building. You say make I pay 100,000. I don't get it. Have you completed police station? You carry me go.
Why is it that Nigerians don't like hearing the truth? There is nothing Kemi has said about Nigeria that is not true. When I was in Nigeria, I was kidnapped by the police in Abuja, myself and my brother, in the heart of Abuja, in Wuse 2. In Wuse 2, I was kidnapped. And these guys said, oh, well, you know that they've spoken to the Alga in the night, in the dead of the night. They drove us around the suburbs, the suburban areas of Abuja. They threw us into the trunk. I actually struggle with anxiety and what's it called, and claustrophobia. They threw me into the trunk of the car, myself and my younger brother. They harassed us. They told us that they could kill us, nothing will happen. They forcefully took our ATM cards from us, went and used POS, and we drew how much? Over 500,000 naira. In fact, they took my AirPods. What are you guys talking about? Like, why is it that we are a very sentimental people? The Nigerian government, the Nigerian leadership is very poor. The Nigerian government is bad. Nigerians need help.
One thing with the people from this part of the world is that we hate the truth. Yes, I said we. I know that not everybody, but a good number of people from this part of the world hate the truth. That is why anytime they see the person who talk the truth, it go be like say, bring this person, may we buy him, may we just unalive him, bring him. Honestly speaking, now on this issue of Kemi Badnoch and Nigerian government, Kemi has said a couple of things that has sparked reactions over the weeks, and you know a lot of people are saying that she's trying to bring division in Nigeria and all that. But instead of you saying that, why don't you reason what she said and know if it is true or not? And if it is true, you try to adjust and make amendments and live a better life or create or make a better society. Is that not what truth is all about? When somebody tell you, brother, sister, look at what you are doing that is not truth or that is not good. Is it not for you to look into yourself and see if truly you are doing that thing and find a way to stop it and find a way to become a better you? Isn't it? But in this part of the world, especially when you tell the government that what you are doing is not good, forget them. Your own don't finish. Kemi Badnoch said that, or gave an instance narrating a story of how Nigerian police extorted from her, steal her bags, steal her clothes, stole everything that she had. And when Nigerian government and the people of Nigeria had that, most people flame up. Say, you are spoiling Nigeria. You want to bring bad men to Nigeria. You want to do this. Instead of you to absorb what she said and know if it is true and find a way to become better. Now, she has said that evidences are coming out. Yes, people are coming out to attest that, waiting this woman talk not true. In fact, this video you're about to watch, the man said that Nigerian police did not even extort from her. Instead, they kidnapped, Nigerian police kidnapped him and took him somewhere, used POS to extort her all his money. And I won't talk it so that they won't hear it from my mouth. I will allow you to watch it from the horse's mouth. And not only that, I have seen a couple of videos. In this recent time, I was trying to make a research about this video. I have seen a couple of videos that where people are lamenting on how Nigerian police is treating them. And not only Nigerian police, Nigerian security agencies treating people anyhow. Instead of Nigerian government to say, let us find a way to make Nigerian security agencies better. Instead, they find a way, and not only Nigerian government, the people of Nigeria find a way to blast Kemi. You know, you are rubbish, you are this, you are that. How can you spoil our name? Spoiling your name and becoming better, which one is good? Spoiling your name and becoming better. Is it not better they spoil your name and you become better? This COG, black people. No wonder they say that the most hated person in the world is the person who said the truth. Please, calmly watch this video and see what this man said. He is narrating his own story now, how Nigerian police dealt with him. Please, kindly watch. As you're watching it, in case you're coming across my channel for the first time, you're welcome. please do well to subscribe to this channel, because on this channel, I give you news, information of everything that is happening in and outside Nigeria, right? So please use your 2 eyes and your 2 ears to hear this.
You know that they've spoken to the Alga in the night, in the dead of the night. They drove us around the suburbs, the suburban areas of Abuja. They threw us into the trunk. I actually struggle with anxiety and what's it called, and claustrophobia. They threw me into the trunk of the car, myself and my younger brother. They harassed us. They told us that they could kill us, nothing will happen. They forcefully took our ATM cards from us, went and used POS, and we drew how much? Over 500,000 naira. In fact, they took my AirPods. What are you guys talking about? Like, why is it that we are a very sentimental people? The Nigerian government, the Nigerian leadership is very poor. The Nigerian government is bad. Nigerians need help. Why? I might understand the political reasons why people do not like Kemi, but she's saying the truth. And I love the fact that she's saying the truth on a global platform so that people will see Nigeria for what Nigeria is. And by the way, when I talk about Nigeria, I'm not talking about Nigerians. Nigerians are great people, but we have a very ugly, impish set of political leaders. See, that night when I was in the trunk of that Toyota Matrix and all of these things were happening, I was with my pill, my anxiety pill, and I wanted to take my anxiety pill. And one of the policemen stopped me and he said, you think you want to commit suicide here? You know, no be here where you go commit suicide. By the way, that's just one of my encounters. Have I also told you guys that a soldier in Nigeria, an army man in Nigeria, has actually said to me, we were actually in a bus, we were going to Abuja by road. That was many years ago. And something happened. Anyway, long story short is that he said to us that I can shoot you here and kill you and nothing will happen. And do you know what's funny? You might think that the threat is actually empty. Nothing will happen. If an army man shoots you in Nigeria, if a policeman shoots you in Nigeria, nothing will happen because they can frame you for being a thief. They can frame that you had drugs or, you did something. It is ridiculous. After that experience in Nigeria, I palpitate. I'm always suffering heart palpitations whenever I see the police. Because the police in Nigeria the police in Nigeria can bully you just because you look good. How did you get the money to buy this phone? They've carried my friend. They've arrested my friend, who's a music producer, because he had a laptop. What do you mean by you're a music producer? What's that? The police in Nigeria are one of the most uneducated in the world. Like, a policeman in Nigeria is asking my brother to bring the certificate that he received to have Binance on his phone, to do cryptocurrency, that he's meant to have a permit. These guys are so daft. And then when you talk about it, Nigerians are saying, oh, you are demarketing Nigeria, but Nigeria is already in shambles. At what point are you guys going to talk about the woes in Nigeria without you guys trying to manipulate other people? Nigeria is in shambles. In Nigeria, I feared the security agencies more than I feared thieves and kidnappers, because at least I know that the thieves and kidnappers, they are real. That's what they are. But there is no need parading yourself in police uniform, but then you do just the exact thing thieves and kidnappers will do to me. I'm talking about my experience. So when you hear some Nigerians abroad say stuff like, I can never live in Nigeria, or it's not because we don't love Nigerians. It's not because we don't love Nigeria. Sadly, the things that we've seen in Nigeria, we don't want. That night that I was in the trunk of the Toyota Matrix, I decided that I will not raise my children in Nigeria. Like, because when I called my dad and I told my dad, this is what happened, my dad began to cry. My father, who's 60 plus, began to cry. He was sobbing like a child. He was like, so this is how I would have just lost you. He was crying. And then in that moment, I'm like, wait a minute. If I don't leave this country, this is what I'll have to face with my child. In Nigeria, you can be arrested because you have tattoos, because you have dreadlocks, just because you look good. And it is absolutely insane. It's gutting. And I don't understand the Nigerian people who want to keep on defending Nigeria. Everybody knows that Nigerians are great people. Nigerians are good people. Nigerians are great people. But the Nigerian government are not good people. That my younger brother had the EFCC come into his compound where he lives. Do you know how they got into the compound? They broke the CCTV cameras. It's a financial security agency. Is breaking the CCTV cameras, slapping people unwarrantedly, beating people up, and then at the end of the day, they just go. And they came in with masks. Oh, for God's sake. Nigeria is a real crime zone. Nigeria is a crime zone. So when people who are abroad, we don't know what Kemi Badenoch has actually seen. She's just telling us bits and pieces here. We don't know the fullness of the things that she experienced in Nigeria. So let her talk. Let her talk. If the government is very embarrassed about what's happening and what people are saying, then fix up. The Nigerian government should fix up. Just fix up and everybody will be fine. Simple. I love Nigeria. I love the Nigerian people. But you know, one thing I have grown to accept is that my love for my life is not less than my love for Nigeria. So as much as I love Nigeria, I can have a long distance relationship with Nigeria as a state. With Nigerians, I absolutely love Nigerians. I think that we are one of the most phenomenal people in the world. But yeah,
so you have seen it. What do you think? Now, what I want you to do is drop on the comment section what your experience with the Nigerian police. Maybe we can use that to do another content. All right, drop your comments, and if they have been good to you, of course, Nigerian police or Nigerian security agencies can be bad to everybody. They might be good in some area too. So drop your comment on the comment section what you think about it, all right? And do not forget to subscribe to this channel in case you're coming across my channel for the first time, all right? Thank you, and can't forget to say God bless you.